right at the very beginning of the evening. I will ask Ehsan to give the opening speech for the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, your wish has been granted this year. You have got in front of you a person, a presenter, total embodiment of Burns' characteristics. Tall, dark, romantic, food lover, obviously. Looking handsome, even more so in a kilt. To do, as Gregor might have abbreviated, an OS on BN. An opening speech on business needs. An opening speech on Burns' night. Ladies and gentlemen, the human brain is a wonderful thing, as some of you would know. It never stops functioning from the day you are born until one day you stand up to make a speech. So bear with me for the next few minutes. So last season, ladies, every bun supper has its own color and flavor, and tonight is no exception. As we celebrate our 4th annual bun supper, more colors have been added, if you have noticed. No black and white, our colleagues from Newcastle office. On behalf of our Scottish office, I welcome you all. Here is a bottle and an honest friend. What would you wish for, Mayor Man? Moving on, there is nothing quite like the bun supper anywhere in the world. Around about 25th January, every year, Scots men and women, alumni of Scottish offices and universities, businesses, lovers or descendants of Scots, all gather to celebrate the birthday of our national poet, Robert Burns. Had Robert Burns lived today, either he would have been very happy or utterly shocked to see an Anglo-Asian undrinking, sadly unwomanizing, pseudo-vegetarian standing here commenting on a personality famous for his WWWF. Sorry, Gregor. For his wine, words, women, and love for food. It is important to remember that it is a living party. It's not a fossilized ceremony. It is now Scotland's greatest party bar none. And I mean bar. We have already been to it. It has grown over 2 centuries, and with probably more people joining in this January than they were alive in Scotland in Burns' time. The Burns supper is as much fun as you can have with your clothes on. And some lads, as you can see, have fewer on than usual. People frequently attribute certain traits to Scottish character. Primary among them are down-to-earthness, a plainness, directness, a fiercely independent spirit, and a common touch. Perhaps these traits have more universal appeal than is often appreciated. But not in O2. But we in O2 do appreciate such characters, as we are very fortunate to have some examples in our own office. Is it true? I mean, I have to make this clear. It is true. The consultation of various esteemed colleagues of mine. There were quite a lot of nominations, but these are the winners. Down to earthness. It was a close call, but it has to go to Gino. Plainness, Chris. Directness, Barry Wilson. It was a close call between you and Barry McGregor. A fiercely independent spirit. Bernadette, no doubt. A common touch, it has to be Skoda. Oh, sorry, Wayne. It is extraordinary that there is a Burns supper to perpetuate his memory. His writing spoke to the basic emotions, thoughts, desires, and fears of every person regardless of nation or rank. Talking about fear, I recall that face on my wife's face when I proposed her. There was no reply. I asked, "Are you scared?" She said, "Yes, That was good enough for me. Anyways, I also remember something. On our first wedding anniversary, I quoted Rabbi in a very romantic mood. I said, "Grow old along with me. Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be." She never replied. And I wonder why. Anyways, every relationship is spatial and personal. Burns appreciated this, never writing about the abstract emotion, but always about its complex personal effect. Rabbi didn't philosophize, and I emphasize, Rabbi didn't philosophize upon the idea of louse. He spoke directly to a louse, or a horse, or a lover, or a mouse. He actually writes the poetry where he is speaking to the mouse, an idea that's stolen by Disney when they make up a movie called Ratatouille. Not only are his works historically important, for the obvious reasons, but also for the less obvious. He became famous and has achieved immortality, which protects his fame today all around the globe. Surely, a man who achieved this stature and is celebrated in such a fashion throughout the world is worthy of all the elevations. He is a symbolic of Scotland and the Scottish people. He was a Scottish everyman. Friends, at the end of my speech, I propose a toast to Robert Burns. Lover of people, lover of freedom, lover of truth, a lowland farmer, a Highlander at heart, a Scot. A toast.
Happy Burns.